Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. He says in the movie Superhero, Piccolo becomes Orange Piccolo, and Gohan becomes Beast Gohan, or Beast, right? So that makes you wonder, who is the strongest among Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, and Broly, doesn't it? Absolutely it does. But Toyotaro, you kind of answered that question when you drew the last chapter, when you had Gohan versus Goku. Obviously, we didn't see Piccolo at all in this fight, so we don't really know how to gauge Piccolo, really. But we did see Gohan versus the rest of them, and we got to see Broly Master Super Saiyan. So we kind of have a lot to go on as to how powerful these characters actually are from the last chapter. But Toyotaro isn't done yet. He's got more to say in this interview, and I think that this first question, they were talking about, that's when they initially started talking about the cover. Toyotaro states, as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to show that the power of all 5 characters is the same. The same. What are you talking about, Toyotaro? What are you saying? Which is why I created this composition. This is the hardest I've worked on a drawing so far. And I might not be able to spend as much time on the cover like this in the future. Also in the background, there's Black Frieza, whose power difference is something to consider as well. This interview has completely turned the Dragon Ball world upside down when it comes to people who follow the manga, who follow Daima. First, we thought that Daima was connected to Super, but there's no possible way that's true. At the end of Dragon Ball Daima, we saw that there is no way that could be true. And right now, we are being told that it is its own story, that Toriyama created it to be separate or to be other, basically be GT, his version of Dragon Ball GT, to leave us with that. Now, we've all known that the power levels of these characters are similar, but we've never heard anyone say, oh, they have the same power. So what do you guys think? And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts right now on exactly what he's talking about. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think that he's saying all 5 of these characters in Dragon Ball Super's manga, they all have the same power? They're all the same strength level. Well, I give you guys a few seconds to do that. Okay, so what I think is going on here, this is my perspective based on the last chapter, which is weirdly the chapter that we got for this cover that he's talking about. It explains it right there and then.
I mean, we already saw the first part of the video. If you're just tuning in, you're going to have to hit the rewind button. You did, because you got to go back to the first video that Gipe said that we know that translation that's saying that they're all the same is not how what he said is supposed to be translated in English. So yeah, they done misquoted your boy in English. You dig? This is why you gotta, speak multiple languages and understand what's really going on. Because like he already said, nah. Ain't just no they're all the same. But from a misleading the audience standpoint for right now, that's a good thing for them, because them saying that they're all the same is gonna have everybody wondering, well, if they're all the same, why the fuck couldn't Orange Piccolo defeat fucking Cell? Because he should have been able to do it, and Gohan should have been able to do it. Because Gohan laid the final blow. Although they both would have needed help, is what I'm saying. Therefore, they were the same. They both couldn't do it by themselves, which makes that statement true. Because if you can't knock the guy out by your motherfucking self, we the same. Can't either one of us beat this motherfucker. No matter what our power level is, which one of us is actually stronger, neither one of us can knock the motherfucker out. Just like when Vegeta and then went against Broly. Couldn't neither one of them knock him out by themselves, so they had to work together. Hence why you see they're the same. You dig? But then with Broly, we already know Broly's not the same as none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm a legendary Super Saiyan out here. My potential is higher and greater beyond anybody. They just keep nerfing me because I'm hard to write. You dig? Shout out to Broly being a hard to write character. They need a person like your voice